Hello guys, I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft. Today I thought I'd make a little bit of pine needle tea. You see a lot of stuff out on the internet and all now about making pine needle tea, the benefits and how much vitamin C is in it, but I want to tell you why I like it. It tastes good. And I have my own little spin on how I make it. And as we do that today, I thought I'd do a fast review of the Pathfinder bottle and cup system that is sold at the Pathfinder school store website, and I bought it coming in this coyote brown case. And while I was at the gathering, I had the paracord guy make me up this nice strap so that I can carry it even when I'm carrying my bag or even around town. This has become my everyday carry water bottle. I carry this thing just about everywhere I go. I find it to be very handy and a great product. So as we make this tea today, I'll go through a few of the advantages and why I chose this particular bottle. So stay with me, I'll bring you in a little bit closer and we'll get started on our tea. Okay, so as we get ready to make our tea, let's talk a little bit about what we're going to make it in. Now when you buy this kit, they have several different ways you can buy it. You can buy just the bottle and cup, or you can buy a kit that contains both of those plus this little pack ring stove, and that's designed to put at the base of your fire, and then your water bottle or your cup can set on top of that, and that allows oxygen to get underneath that bottle and the flames and the heat to actually rise up on the bottom and the sides and will boil your water a lot faster. It also comes with what they call the grill top, which makes a nice flat stand that you can grill on, or it makes a steady base. And the other thing which I really like and comes in very handy is this little thing that's, well, the first time I saw them we called them fish mouth spreaders, but they've designed this one to fit specifically in the bottle. And it goes in and it hooks underneath where the bottle narrows down. Man, I can't talk today. And what that does is that allows you to take a stick and put in here and pick that bottle up and set it down in your fire without harming yourself. It also, I use the stick to pick it up, and then I put a stick underneath it, and I can lay this over to the side and pour my water out of that bottle without worrying about having to take a pair of gloves or something and handling that hot bottle. And you know, you don't want to get burned by stainless steel, and you definitely don't want that scalding water going over you while you're out in the camping, survival, or bushcrafting session. That can ruin your day. So we're going to take this bottle, we're going to put it in the fire, we're going to get it boiling. Once it boils, we're going to come back, we're going to process off our pine needles here. We're going to put those in the bottle once it stops boiling, and then we'll simply place our cup over top of it to keep that steam in and those essential oils and let that cool off a little bit. Now, either just before or right after, at any time during the process, but I like to do it while it's still hot. Here's my tip. I like to add a spoonful of this brown sugar. It gives it a little bit of sweetness, and there's some energy contained in that, and it makes a really good pick-me-up drink and a nice drink to have around the camp, especially at night before you go to bed. So I'll get this set up and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's process up some of these pine needles. Now, I hear different people talking about the qualities of different pine needles and the different kinds of pine trees, the white pine, the red pine. I find that all of them are good. Now, the younger, tender first shoots that come out on the tips of the limbs, I have found to be a little bit sweeter. But other than that, they're just good. Now, how many do you use? I like to take my finger and put it right there at the base of my thumb and form a circle, kind of like you measure spaghetti. And when that is tight, when it's packed, so about twice this many, this is the tip of one limb. And all I do is I strip these off, I just pull them down, not being real careful here or anything, just getting them off with a stick. And what I'm left with is all of these pine needles with these little brown tips on them. And what I want to do is get rid of those brown ends. There's nothing wrong with them, and they really don't affect the flavor of your tea, but it does, it creates some little debris down in the bottom of the tea, which I don't care too much for. So I just cut all of those off, and then I'm going to set those aside in my cup. And once my water boils, we'll bring that up here and we'll add our pine needle. I'll be right back. Okay, our water has come to a boil. So now all I'm going to do here at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put my brown sugar in there. That'll give that a chance. Whoa, I think we got plenty. That'll give that a chance to melt while it's in there. And then, nothing high-tech here or anything. I just take all of those pine needles and just drop them down in that bottle. Now, here's the key. The water is no longer boiling. If you let the water boil with your pine needles in it, it will have a tendency to get bitter. I simply drop those pine needles in there and put my Nestle cup over top, and that seems to work just fine. We'll let that sit until it cools down, let that steep for just 3-4 minutes, and it'll be good to go. Wow, I think we're finishing up just in time. I can hear thunder in the background. Alright, so this is cooled down, and all I'm going to do is lay my bandana over that. I think all I need is one little layer there, and strain out some of those pine needles. Just makes it easy. And there we have a full cup. And what I wanted to show you right quick, here's the difference in the color of the pine needles. Once they have gotten their goodness out of them, here you can see how they've turned almost a brownish color. You know that you've gotten that goodness out of it when they turn like that. You'll also notice up on the cup there is a slight oily film that's on top. That's really the best part. Alright, well, it really wouldn't be fair unless we gave it a try on camera. That's good. You know, if you've never tried this, you'd really be surprised just how good it is. And I'll get up here a little bit closer. You can see it has a tea color to it. A little bit reddish, but like I said, it's a very good drink. Hey, I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft. Thanks for joining me for another video. Until next time, God bless.